Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. Detroit hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Adrian Chavez, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes.
Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamison, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Jamison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Standing in, Ricky Rodriguez, and the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. And he knocks it down, but the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Stepping into the box, number 45. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Jamison on third, Soler on second. Rodriguez is over at first with 1 away. Oh, that grounder got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Heading out towards shallow right. Jamison on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball. Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
Stepping into the box, Theo Jamison. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He singled his last. swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now to the plate, Ricky Rodriguez.
The third baseman, Ricky Rodriguez.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit softly to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. One left for Detroit. They're up 2-0. So stepping in, Alex Blandino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the payoff pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Theo Jamison, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Jamison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Racing back the center fielder into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 52 for him thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Candidate steps into the box. I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
So in now for Chicago, number 21. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 2-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Now the relay home. And not in time, as he just crosses the plate in time.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
At the plate, Theo Jamison. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. To his right, Walters. And he'll take it to the... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 21. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Lourdes.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it's gone into the bleachers. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning.
Now at the plate, Theo Jamieson. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Another way to find the sweet spot right
Talk
there.
about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing for the Tigers in the 9th. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They're down just 1. It's 6-5.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Tigers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 56 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. John Alvarado earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. 2 of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Number 49 is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really
Next up for Detroit, Theo Jamieson. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive-in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Here's the 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3. He's got over 100 of them on the season, and that's a big reason why this team is having the type of year.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Alex Blandino.
Alex Blandino.
And he pops it up. Number 19 moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, number 35. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Jamison moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Theo Jamison. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Line drive to center field. Number 35 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Theo Jamison.
Number 15, Theo Jamison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hit hard. Good job.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler.
Third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting.
Settling in now, number 45. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 3-2 pitch. Now a chopper to first. Might only get one. Backhanded. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
The next Cub up, number 35. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Jamison moves over. 1 out.
Cut it. No runner, no runner.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Digging in, Theo Jamison. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Theo Jamison.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Checks his. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The throw into second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock.
Now
this one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Into the box, number 45. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up now, number 18. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Jamison on third with 2 out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Blandino is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Tigers 4 and the Cubs 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Theo Jamison, and their runners at the corners now.
Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Digging in now, Nicholas Castellanos.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick Castellanos.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 19 ranges.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Tigers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 56 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Evening baseball on tap in Northern California and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's. Theo Jamison, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Andres Ochoa is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game.
The box now, Theo Jamison. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Therefore it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. It's the Tigers 0. A's coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Striding in for Oakland, John Ramsey.
Batting
First
second.
at bat for him
The
as he enters
shortstop.
play third in the
John
American League batting race.
What a
Ramsey.
terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Park on at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Skied into very shallow right. Jamison is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
Center fielder, Chad Hinter.
This one skied out toward right. Jamison is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Cut it, come hold.
Ready now, Jurickson Profar, and he's seen his
Batting
numbers on the rise
second
here over
baseman.
the last 5 games or so.
Profar.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Jamison moving in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. At the plate, Theo Jamison.
Number 15, Theo Jamison.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in a count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Carson Kelly set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Jamison, one down. Villalobos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Villalobos.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Jamison moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Next for the Tigers, Theo Jamison, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Ground ball right side. Played on the backhand. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is wild, and the inning will continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jorge Soler.
The 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Now at the plate, number 18. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Tigers strand a pair. They lead it 1-0. Plate, Theo Jamison, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. Tigers lead this one 3-0. Ready once again, Damon Hughes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
35.
Starts at second. Jensen on at first with 2 down. Hops this one up. Number 19 ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. 9th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 3-1.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Tigers wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Scott Bryson earned his 9th win of the year. John Alvarado wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air next. Jimmy Levin is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball.
So digging in now, Theo Jamison. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It's the Tigers nothing. A's coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Next up for the A's, Brandon Nimmo. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Number 19 has a play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We are still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Theo Jamison, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Theo Jamison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jamison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. John Jensen.
For the A's, the center fielder, John Jensen.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Jamison is in a few steps as he. So here's the Oakland for more here.
Chad Pinter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Jamison racing back to the track. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Digging in once again, Robert Starks.
Now batting, left fielder, Robert Starks.
Here it comes on 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Jamison has a beat on it, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 3 and the Tigers 2.
Your
Dan
attention, please.
Adler comes on from
Now
the pen,
pitching
hoping
for
to
the
finish
A's.
this one off here in the top
Number
of the
94,
ninth.
Dan Adler.
Striding in to start the ninth, Theo Jameson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Ramsey is there, one quick out.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Oakland A's came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 58 earns the victory out of the bullpen. Number 10 on the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.